All right, grade 12s. Welcome to this, the very first mechanical. Wow, glory. I'm so stuck on the mechanical. This is civil analytical drawing that we'll be looking at for this year. Of course, they are going to increase in difficulty, but we are going to try and do as many of them as we can. And although we were using the HSE workbook, regardless of your workbook, you are going to benefit from this lesson. And so let's get started with what is given to us. On page 3.1 of the HSE workbook, they've given to us on the right hand side a list of questions that's pertaining to the information here on the left hand side. And it's very much what you can expect come, of course, your final exams. There's nothing there that someone did not put on that piece of paper for a very specific reason. Daar's niks hierso wat vir jou per toeval is nie. So jy moet vir jouself kennis neem van al hierdie inligting. Daar is notas hier aan die bokant. Selfs die argitek se handtekening area, die kliënt se handtekening area. Die beskrywing van hersienings, die titelblok en dan die terreinplan. Okay? There's nothing here that's by coincidence. Each and every part of what is given is going to be required for you to understand. So I'm urging you, when you've got that 10-minute reading time, who of you is looking at the ceiling? Hope nobody. Take the time to familiarize yourself with all the information that's given here. Okay, maak die tyd om seker te wees jy verstaan wat gegee is. Okay, so kom ons doen dit gou-gou. Ons gaan net so onsself bekend maak met wat is hier geskryf. Heel bo begin met notas. Contractor must verify all dimensions and levels on the site before commencing. Architect must be notified immediately of any discrepancies. Then there's the architect and client signature areas. You've got the different revisions. There's actually just one year. You've got the details of the actual architect, printed, date, drawing title, says site plan, terreinplan Afrikaans. Then you've got the project details. V proposed dwelling for Mr. A. Smith on stand and the address. And there we can see who the client is. En dis Afrikaans ook gesê, wie het hom geteken, die datum, tekening nommer, wie het nagesien, who checked it, the date, the scale, who approved it, as well as the date. Then if we look at the site plan, we can start from the bottom here. We've got our north arrow indicated. And then there's a couple of things here. If we look here, it looks like an adjacent stand with an adjacent building. We have a road servitude here of 9 meters. If we go up, we have the actual perimeter of the stand that we're working on. We look at that now. We have here a municipal sewer connection. Sien julle daar, munisipale rioolstelsel. Ons het contourlyne, contour lines, and I'm not sure if they're saying the spacing of those contour lines, but there's contour lines. We have here a building line that is the distance that we are allowed to, the closest that we can be to the perimeter. So there's a 4,000 millimeter building line, 4,000 bouwlyn, beteken 4 meter. Aan hierdie kant is 'n 4 meter en aan hierdie kant is 'n 5 meter. Why would there be a longer or a further building line when we get to this side of the property? I don't know if that's a question, but let's just think of that practically. Why 5 meters, but all the others are 4? Yes? Okay, it's against the road. Yeah, that's a good reason. Why? Because cars are driving there. All right, so, you know, if your house is right on the end here and there's an accident, you're going to get damaged. That's probably one reason. But what about this servitude here? Okay, there's a servitude running. And so for that also, there needs to be enough space and no obstruction in buildings on that site. Okay. Then they give you the sewer details here. We have a manhole. We've got our rotting eyes, inspection eyes. En Afrikaans het 'n mangat, steekoe, inspeksie oë. Ons het die uitsetmates. The set out measurements, what is that? That is the distance from the perimeter to the building external walls. Die uitsetmates. That's important actually for your PAT. That's one of the requirements, is for you to set out your building on a bigger site. So the position of that we can determine. We can determine the basic lengths of the walls, and it's clearly indicated as the proposed new dwelling, and the stand number, and then the adjacent stand. So there's really not much new here compared to grade 11. There we have our sliding gate and our entrance. So if we now look at the questions, they ask the first one, they ask what type of drawing is this given? What figure is it? It is a cup. Nou moet jy my help. Thank you very much. Site plan, we got that from the title block. What is the scale of this drawing? Yes, help me out. 1 to 200, it's there. For whom is the proposed new dwelling? Well, it is for Mr. Smith. Yeah, well done. Mr. Seth, you right in front here with all the answers. What color must be the proposed new dwelling be on the site plan? That one you should know. Wat is die kleur van 'n nuwe voorgestelde huis op 'n treinplan? Kom. Nuwe baksteenwerk, nuwe. Hallelujah, red, yes. Red, it's the color of any new proposed dwelling on a site plan. What is the erf number for the proposed new dwelling? It's 68, right? Erf 68. Right, then they ask what is the erf number on the northern side? Well, now you have to check your what's them call it, your dingamalera, thingamabobs, your north arrow. To the northern side it is stand 70. Nobody's not with me, I'm sure. Alright, what is behind the proposed new dwelling? What is behind? Wat is agter die voorgestelde nuwe woonhuis? What is sorry. Yeah. Die voelreservaat, bird reservation. That's behind it. Good one. Well spotted. I missed that one. What is the name of the road adjacent to the proposed new dwelling? Well, that is the main road, Main Straat. What is the road? Okay, good question. What is the width of the road? What's the answer? It asks in meters. So you have to write 9 meters. You can't write 9,000. If you write 9,000, it is going to be WRONG. Wrong. Okay. Wat is die wyte van die straat in meters? Jy moet dit omsit in meter. What is the name of the road adjacent to the done that? What is the distance between the building line and the boundary line at the back of the proposed new dwelling? Well, it's 4 meters. All right. They don't ask. So it's either distance between. Yeah, they don't say. Then you can leave 4,000. Then it stays to 4,000. What elevation of the house faces the bird reservation? Okay, great one. Ja.
Dit is nie 4,000 nie. Dis 5,000 nie. Want hy sê wat is die afstand is nie 10,000.
Goed, alles goed. Okay. Next one. What elevation of the house faces the bird reservation? Okay. So if we look at the arrow, and I'm just going to draw it here. This is direction north. Okay? North. Now you know that's south. That means this is east and this is west. Oh, look at my west. Okay, west. All right. Now they ask us which elevation is facing the bird reservation. They're asking us what elevation is this. All right. It is west. West elevation. Is julle by my? So what you can do is you can draw a big arrow here if you want to. North, right there, north, south, east, west. That's how easy it is to determine that one. Okay. What is the total area of the erf of the proposed new dwelling in square meters? So now we have to do a bit of a sum. We've got 30,000 and we've got 25,000 millimeters. Ek het 'n sompompie nodig. Okay. So if I go here, what is the total area of the erf in square meters? I'm not going to write here or wherever I do my calculation 30,000. We already converted to meters because the question is meters. 30 meters times 25 meters equals, help my, 750 as ek so my kop. Nou, ek het reg my kopie, maar okay. 750 square meters. That is the correct answer. People, if you times 30,000 with 25,000, you get 750,000, and there's no child in this country that's going to know where to put the comma. Okay? I'm even not sure. So first of all, change it to square meters. 30 times 25 meters is, and write the answer. They ask it in meters. What is the total area of the proposed new dwelling in square meters? Okay, let's go here. Help me out quickly. Now you have to go and you've got to calculate size here, right, of each side. So we have 9,000 on this part. We know that this total length is 25. So I've got 9,000 and there I've got 5. Nee? So 9 plus 5 is 14. Subtract that from the 25 is. So this here, just help myself out here. This distance, this side is 11 meters. Okay. This length is 9 meters. There it says it. Okay. Let's try and just do the others as well. If that is 10.5, that is 5, then this is, Phyllis die? 5.5. Are you with me? Seker reg? Right? From this one to that one. It's 5.5 because there's 10.5, that's 5, so we've got 5.5 there. From here to here, if I have 11 meters in total, 5.5 there, then this is another 5.5. And then our total, if that's 9, the total is 30, that's 4, that's 4, that's 8. So 30 minus 4 is 26, is 22. That's already, oh, and then, oh, that's 8, sorry. It's 8, this distance here, 8, plus that 4 is 12, minus 30, 18, and there's already a 9, so this is another 9 meters. Okay? So I'm going to just draw it quickly over here so that nobody's mad at me. That's how it looks. Okay? So I know for some of you, you are already with me, but I just want to make sure. So the total here is 18 from this point to this point. This here is 11 meters. That's 18 meters. We've got 5.5 here for that. We've got 5.5 here for that. And we've got this one to this one. It's 9 meters. So this is also 9 meters. Okay. What would be the easiest way for me to do is I can now go and I make 2 blocks out of this. I'm going to do that calculation. That's 9 times 5 times 11. Nee? So 9 times 11 equals 99 square meters. That's for this first block. Okay, just on that first block. The second block is 9 times 5.5. Help me out. Is 49.5. So now add 49.5 plus 99 plus 49.5 equals, help me, 198. 198. 148,5. Is ek reg? Het almal my gecheck? Square meters. That is the answer for the size of this building. Happy? So, yeah, if they didn't leave you space for this calculation, they're just going to, but I've seen them, they leave space. This one hasn't, but in the exam you'll have space for the calculation, definitely. I'm sure about that. Okay. What is the area in square meters of additional buildings?
0.
What is the area in square meters for additional? Well, okay, so what they're actually asking you, what is left? So if I have, what you have to do is you have to go, you have to take, this is the rest of it that we're able to build. Do you agree with me? That's the only place that we're able to build. Okay, so let's do that sum now. Let me do it here on the right hand side. So what is the total here? We've got 25, we've got 25 subtracting 5 and 4, it's 25 minus is 16 meters, that's that distance. This distance is the 30 minus the 4 and that 4, it's 22. Okay, what's the answer? Help me gou. Kom. Hoeveel? 300? Alright, so that's the entire surface that we can build on. Do you agree with me? And so we take that 352 minus what we've calculated here. So it's 352 minus the 148.5 equals 203.5 square meters. That is what is left. What is the area in square meters of additional buildings? If we would be able to fit additional buildings in here, that's what's left. Okay, what does feature 1 represent? We'll be quick. That's the entrance. Okay, feature 2 here, that is, I said contour lines, contourlijne. Number 3 is ons boulyn, building line. Number 4 is the manhole, mangat. Number 5 is your municipality wheel, municipal sewer. Quick question, what color is a municipal sewer or any other sewer lines on here? Brown. Anybody knows why they chose brown? I'm not sure, but at least I can remember why. Or I won't forget that one. Okay? Municipal sewer is brown. Alright? Then, North Point, we've done that one initially. The next one asks for our boundary line, die grenslyn. Dit is nummer 7. En nummer 8 is ons skyfvak of sliding gate. Alright, then number 9. They ask, what do the letters RE stand for? In Afrikaans SO, dit staan vir steekoog. Rotting eye. Rotting eye. Let me just quickly, while I have you, did you see my inspection eye here? Where is that? Someone took my inspection eye. Oh, here it is. Okay. So, you've got the rotting eyes and then the IEs. Inspectie oor. That's the inspection eye here. So, you've all seen this come out of a wall and then down into a drain. And it's this here, that's the inspection eye. Okay? Inspectie oor. That's what's indicated on these. The rotting eye is that much bigger diameter eye that you have. It's a plastic cover that you'll see on the ground sometimes, and that's really to clear entire section of a, so that at every section, in every straight line, there will be an axis with that rotting eye. This will have an axis for that rotting eye. So wherever there's a section like that, you must have a rotting eye on its end. Ga julle dit asseblief onthou, want jy gaan dit moet doen vir jou pad, nee? 'n steekoog is aan die einde van 'n lyn. Aan die heel einde, so dan kan ek die hele lyn skoonmaak, selfde met die kant. Okay, so julle by en bly. Okay, label the following symbols. Very important, the following symbols are used when inserting electrical diagrams. Okay, I'm just going to walk you through this, talk you through this, not walk you through, but talk you through. Let's zoom in so that you can really see them. So the first row, we have a socket, kragpunt, socket. This is without a switch, there's no switch on it, okay? The next one has a switch. That little line there is a switch. Okay, skakelaar. So just in our classroom, we actually have the first line because our plugs don't have switches on it. Okay, the socket, if it's a switch, it gets a switch added to it. Then we've got a ceiling mounted light, plafon gemonteerde lig. Dis wat jy hier moet inskryf, nee. Plafon gemonteerde lig. Ceiling mounted light. What's this one then? Wall light. Wall mounted light, muur gemonteerde lig. Now, let me just help you out. If you're drawing this one, you draw the wall, right? Let's say we're going to get to this. There's your hatching. People, we want to see this line. It cannot be on this line. It must be visible in front of it, okay? Then we've got a fluorescent light, 240 watt bulbs there. And then the next one is our one-way switch. There is 'n eenrigting skakelaar enkelpool. Nee, is net een lig. Kom in, sit die lig aan, sit hom af. Hierdie ene is 'n dubbelpool. Eenrigting dubbelpool. Dit is soos as jy in 'n kamer in sit en jy sit die kamerlig aan en die badkamerlig in daai ensuite byvoorbeeld, nee. We come into a room and it's got an ensuite bathroom and I can switch on the bedroom plus the bathroom. That's got 2 poles next to it. There's one that's got 3 poles. Maybe you can switch off the outside light, the kitchen light and the foyer light, for instance. And then this one is a two-way switch, twee-rigting skakelaar. That's if I come in at steps, I switch on the light at the bottom, then I go up the steps to the next floor. Oh shucks, now I have to come down to switch off that same light. No, if I have a two-way switch here, okay, and one on the top of the steps, then I can switch off. I'm just drawing as a picture. I can switch on the light here, go up the steps, switch that same light off. Two-way switch. And then the last one is a dimmer verdowwer. So kom ons sê, jy wil die ligte dim vir een of ander rede, dan het jy verdowwer, dimmer. Okay, maybe you want to sleep, then you can dim your lights. Okay, that's an overview of a very good civil analytical, I think a lot of value in that discussion. We're going to go on to page 3.2 next. Thank you for watching. Now it's your turn.